how does this work again? You press the buttons, Ian, and you check the microphone, and you go like that, and you go hello, and you press that button. That seems awful. What is it? Is it just like? That's a bit bad. I don't really see much of the room at the moment. It is oh yeah, very cheeky. Little nap after work today. I was a bit tired, so I think my brain imploded at the thought of having to do a load of GPS code again. But here we go. Anyway, welcome in. How the devil are you all? I hope you all having a fab evening. This is a lovely tune to start with, isn't it? I have no idea. Oh, Drizzle. That's named incorrectly if you ask me. Hello, welcome to Wednesday. We're doing the old cracking thing. Let's say hello first. Axie, welcome in. Fluffy, Pigpen Pete, Darn Geek, Amiga Gamer, Francis, Commander Keen. Double salute to you, sir. Hooverphonic, Waterman, welcome in. Got some news about Waterman. That's not suspicious in any way, all right. Night Shift, Ripper Doc. Who else did I see? Laurie, welcome in. Curl, I saw you in there somewhere. Wednesday and Misbehaving, yeah, exactly. Neversoft, there we go, welcome in. Who else did I see? Going Digital, I saw. Darn Geek, Commander Keen, Pigpen Pete, Darn Geek. Have I got everyone? Nefrayu, there we go. And Manemo, how could I forget Manemo? There we go. Oh, Max Ice as well, welcome in. Cloaktalian, greetings to all the TTE crew. Yes, TTD. TTD of TTE, I think. So what's happened since last week? Nothing, really. I've just been having a bit of downtime, actually. Instead of doing any cracking or any investigation of any cracking, I watched Vigil on BBC. Oh, Waterman, thank you so much for this. Continuing the sub they got from Commander King. Thank you very much. So yeah, no, I tell you what I did do yesterday is I found the last bug in Seekonoid yesterday. So there was a bug in it where if you complete the Seekonoid game, it runs the ending sequence, which is quite a cool little ending sequence. And then if you go and play Seekonoid again, watch Vigil here too. Yeah, it was good. Much better than the last series, I thought. Yeah, there was one bug left. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you go through the whole ending sequence, and then you go and play Seekonoid again, the first room transition you do is broken. And that's because the ending sets a flag to say the ending is active, and then the room transition code works in a completely different way. So I found that. I also added a little bit of performance boost, a tiny bit of performance boost on the A500. So when the frame rate tanks, the trails on certain projectiles does one drawing iteration instead of 4. It wasn't that much, but it's enough to like just give it a little bit of boost. So yeah, that's that. Manual is currently in production. So yeah, it's we'll ship as soon as everything else is ready. So I'm waiting for the manual's currently being made. So so you will see soon enough the glorious big box version of Seekonoid will be able to be purchased. I can't wait. Hawks of Code, by the way, I was cracking today. Cracking woods for my fireplace. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so found the issue. Someone's downloading, so that's why. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. A500 users appreciate the extra optimization. Yes, VectorFunk. So did I actually. It does make it. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the waves in Eugitron, you're just gonna tank. You're gonna get half speed basically, and maybe even a little bit slower if you open fire. But that's just the thing. When you got that many enemies on screen, there's no real avoiding it. I don't think. I mean, without making it really complicated, I don't think I could have optimized it any further. So, Dandy Junior, welcome in. So yeah, in terms of what's happened this week, also Waterman got in touch. You remember Waterman? There we go. Beautiful. Ship it. Yeah, we'll ship it as soon as we can. Don't worry. Degraver, welcome in. Yep, sorry, I nearly forgot. So Waterman, who cracked FA-18 Interceptor last week, also cracked Carve Up, and had a little look and had a bit of a chat. So just how it was done and the rest of it. So that was cool. What happened today? This disc contains effectively what the next TT release is, which I haven't done. Okay, so the next TT release is on here, but the person responsible for this TT release isn't here this week because they're in London watching the snooker with their friend. So we're going to save that till next week, right? But I've got it. I booted it up. Very pleased. Very pleased. Hey Cammy, how you doing? Welcome in. Jimmy White's. I would always go for Jimmy. Yes, Whirlwind's. No, it was Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker and Archer McLean's Pool, wasn't it? So, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe. Windows 3.1. You what on an Amiga 500? We wouldn't want that anywhere near our Amiga 500, right? It's horrible. Right. So as usual, I will give you a choice for the first demo of the evening. Do you want number 1, number 2, or number 3? And no, that isn't the numbering of the discs. That's just how they're laid out in front of me. So we've got 3 demos. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? 2. TTT. Oh, Pigpen Pete. Then never 1, 2, 3. Oh, Waterman. Okay. TTD was in there first. So let's make sure this is all working. Where's that? There we go. Fucking lamers. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do as well. Just before we get really started, let's do that, which will break that, and then do that. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, you've all picked 3 mostly, so we'll have that one second, right? But we'll have this one first. I can't even remember what this was now. I guess we'll find out in a second. Second is first, and third is second. Yeah. And first is... Oh, there we go. Rebels. Everything Turns. Amiga OCS. 64K intro. Code by Artlace. Graphics by Critical. Music by Virgil and Tio. Released in July at Evoke. These text things are quite handy, aren't they? So... What's a bit newer than this? Oh, I'm going to pause that. Right, you're going to go in. We're going to go in. The wrong fucking one. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, this I remember this demo now. It does the thing where you do just get stuck on that last effect. I think they were probably hitting the edge of the deadline there. Oh, there we go. Better bit of jungle. It's what? Pardon me. It's what I'm talking about. Right. So anyway, before we move on to the next demo, welcome in the DLFR Silver, Jab, Argosh, whoever else I've missed there as well. Yeah, give that clap clap. It's good little 64K that. I believe Artlace is a C64 coder, and that's their first Amiga demo. So nice to see. It's all good stuff. Riker77 as well. Welcome in. So we don't have a target for today, so we've not picked any game. So I'm going to put it out to you. What do you want to see cracked today? Is there any game in particular? I don't want to go for something like super hard with like 30,000 levels of encryption. I want to go for something that's maybe not like Robocop 3. Oh, Pigpen Pete, Jesus Christ. Dragon Slayer. Oh, Great Gianni Sisters. I mean, the game's not very good, but that's not a bad shout. Dragon's Lair 3 will be absolutely beastly. Robocop 3 won't be... I mean, it's going to be hard. R-Type, Blood Money or Lemmings? R-Type? Great Giant Sisters, you've been struggling with it. Last Action Hero. Pigpen Pete. Robocop 3. Yeah, to be fair, it's not actually that... I don't think it's that hard to crack. I've spoken to Galahad about it before. The checks, they do a lot of checks for the dongle, but the checks isn't that, it's not that much a code. And Obitus, mate, if DLFR, if you're suggesting it, then I know it's going to be hard, right? So I quite like the idea of doing R-Type though. So yeah. So I did start in. I did tell what I did do this week. I did start looking at Exile. Hey Pelicus, how you doing? Who else? Someone else joined. Oh, Blitter Object as well. Rob Smith Dev with your resub, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Jutros have protection. All games have protection. I've been. Speedball 2 is not. It's kind of off limits because Galahad has done he's done a cracking tutorial about Speedball 2, so I don't really want to cover that because I don't want to demystify his Jutros has nasty protection. Oh yeah, Minimo, mate. Rainbow Islands is brutal. That is brutal. I quite like the idea of doing R-Type though. DeGraver, thanks for the sub, mate. Wicked. And in boot blocks. Oh, Paradroid 90. I would do, but that game was such a disappointment. At what point is cracking more effort than reproducing the game or app? All time. You actually cracked R-Type back in the day. Yeah, that'd be interesting though, because that's early Factor 5. So I do wonder what disc format they've used on that. So... oh, maybe then, maybe. Right, let's watch demo. Commander Keen, you lovely, lovely fella, you. Reality 404, Falcon 11, Rubens Pasternak. This is a great name, isn't it? Renexinator and Spiny. Give Commander Keen a big hug. He's gifted you a nice fat sub. So, there you go. Beneath the Still Sky compressed to one disc. I think that's a DOS-based game, so that would be it'd probably reduce the number of discs, but it would be, yeah. Ugh. Right, let's do. We'll give that some thought. Night Trap, that was on the Mega CD. You'd have to crack that to hard drive. I bet you could run Night Trap off of an Amiga hard drive, though, right? Flashback. Ooh. Night Shift gifting the sub to Lars 18th. Lovely. Challenge accepted. I mean, to be fair, it's 68,000 code, right? Nobody suggested Dungeon Master yet. That's another nasty one, isn't it? That's horrible. Alright, I think I might be set on R-Type. Someone said Dungeon Master already. I missed that. Is it the Atari ST version that had the bit on the disc that would flip one way or the other? Why do I even bother? Right, demo number 2. I bet you know what this is. You've all seen it. I'm going to go straight in with the pause. And we're going to go straight in. There we go. Oh. Okay, it's just it's the end bit. There we go. Clap, clap. There we go. Deadline is an 11 point. Prolong the experience by scanning a dithered QR code, but I guess that still works. So yeah, there you go. That was that. Right. Okay, blank disc in. Okay, right. This is our original disc today, because I'm just writing over that. Nope. Right, let's reset that. Let's get some tunes on. There we go. Right, so... Whoa! Hang on a minute. Passing by to a land of massive hugs on a fantastic coffee. Thank you, Alcama. Much love, mate. Hey, it won't be long before we'll all be in revision at the e-work, will it? Not long now. Which reminds me, I need to actually start getting some shit done. On that, Day Tripper was round here last week. We're having a bit of a chat. So, you know, we'll see where that goes. Back to the e-work. Yep. Revision panic mode enabled is not until the last week, mate. That's you got plenty of time. Amiga Island first, nice. Yeah, I couldn't make that, unfortunately. GURP first. Ooh, your bloody demo parties and your events. Yeah. Amiga was? Amiga Island. There's an event in Ireland, an Amiga event in Ireland every year. I keep meaning to get to it, and Nimfrig, just yeah, it's very cross that I haven't got there yet. It keeps popping over to the UK for events that we go to, but I haven't managed to get over there yet. Next year, I promise. Although I will be at Kickstart too, so if you're there, I'll see you at that. Okay, right, so we need a Fluxima floppy. Okay. Okay. I think I've got this. T:/IPF. Because it's one of those, you know, you just want to... I wanted an original burnt disc of this. Or... Ah, there it is. Yeah, of course I have. Okay. I don't think they're on sale yet. There's no invite yet either, which is slightly annoying, isn't it? But, you know. Revision will be on. It always is. What did I do? Hang on. Whoops. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Oh, I know why. Hang on. I don't want to write it as Amiga DOS, do you? No, there we go. That might work. Bit slower now. Codename, yes, I did manage to check out Gcopy. I nearly used it today, except 3 different formats on disk. Oh, right. I mean, none of that really matters. As long as you can get the data off of it, that's all that matters, doesn't it? Yeah, I did check out Gcopy. I wrote one disk with it. I went to write another one, and then it crashed. So I decided not to use it today. So it is cool though. So if you don't know what Gcopy is, it's a front end for Grease Weasel. That's basically a copy of Xcopy. So it's quite cool, and it's got the ding noise in it at the end of it. So yeah, it's quite cool. Okay. Our field effects, they were just using Demo Vibes sets on Monday. I had no issues, but of course on the night it would fail. Yeah. It worked fine for the first disc, but then as soon as I tried to do another one, the interface just disappeared instantly. So I thought, yeah, maybe not use that. Oh, it's taking its sweet time, innit? I mean, I do have verify on. We want to make sure we got a good thing. So nearly there. One more line to do. Mate, we ain't done anything yet. There's nothing to ship. Right. Beautiful. Right. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot the mandatory salute. Oh, that's one other thing. Nearly forgot. Shortly before the stream, I went to. I tidied up all the code for TinyTro, the TTE cracking tro. Latest version, all the options in there, everything, all the floppy tick sounds for notification. That's not a bad idea. Or maybe I might do that. Yeah, the GitHub for the TinyTro crack tro has been updated. So let me just show you where that is. GitHub. Search for me because I'm not logged in, because why would you? Users, there we go. There you go, there it is. TinyTro, it's all there. Tidied it all up. We've got text in there now, so you've got all the text in there, assets there. I've even included the mod file, so if you want that. So yeah, that's that. If you want that, go and grab it. Oh yeah, and of course, let's go back again. In text, you will now notice that the TTE members list has been fully updated. That is the most recent version of it. So that's great. Right, so back to the Amiga. It's a bit high now, isn't it? It's a bit annoying. Right. First things first, let's just boot it and just check that the disc works, right? Okay, music off. Oh, I tell you what we can add to this. It's second button functionality, can't we? That's an idea, isn't it? Oh, definitely sounds like the data's compressed. Okay. There we go. Right, so okay, I mean, yeah, that wasn't a good game, right? Look, if we're gonna actually play it, I will break out my Immortals joystick, right? Right, so we need some background music to tide us over. Right, let's get on with the dirty business, which is a little bit more floppy ASMR. Let's check out what's on that. Oh, actually, that might be... Is that actually a dev crack? No, it's been... Okay. That might be good. Format Q. Yeah. So... Perhaps add a trainer. Tinker, mate. The only game we've trained is Seekanoid. And we're not even going to release that, so... Which reminds me, I now need to update the trainer because I fixed the last 2 bugs in it this week. Or the last bug in it this week, so... Right, so we've got a disk to save some data to. Let's just test that. SM test. Come on. That'll do. Okay, it's saved. It saves to the disk. Perfect. Right, that's what we want. Right, so let's just reset. Get ourselves into position. Let's have a look and see what we're dealing with. Right. Jumpstein, evening now. Welcome in. So. I always found that the Amiga version was the weakest interpretation of the soundtrack, which is surprising considering what talent was involved. No, he's right. Dobby Mooj, you're absolutely right. In-game, it's not bad, but remember, the Chris Hallspec music on the title music is not on the arcade version. Like, you know I think I really want to do like a proper, like, full-on, solid 100% arcade conversion of R-Type to the Amiga, like full screen, everything, probably AGA, right? The problem is, if you don't include the Chris Hallspec music, you're going to upset a lot of people. So, yeah. Anyway, as we start with these things, we start with the boot block. So what have we got? Okay, it's looking pretty obvious that that just does... Okay, so... Oh. What's D8? I think that's memory. Yeah, that looks like memory allocation. I think. Okay. Oh, that loads quite a chunk of... Okay, yeah. And then that stops the drive. Okay, so far we've seen... I think this is doing memory allocation. Interesting. What? Why is it moving? What's in the contents of D0 from a boot block? Oh no, that's coming off of the... Okay. Oh, what's there? Sorry, let's have a look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's interesting. I've not seen that before. The sound effects are good, yeah. You make a AJ Amiga type remix. R-type remix. I'd love to do the remake, actually, but yeah. Upsetting people on the internet is funny, yeah. I mean, I don't care. 30086 is a variable data block. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem to... That, I mean, this is interesting already. Okay. Right, let's just get... Okay, so... That's quite a large load, I think, though, isn't it? Okay. Oh, so actually, let's just test something here, right? So let's just read 20 tracks to 3000, right? Okay, yeah, so we start... That's where... I suppose what we should have done is tried to copy the disc, so... No one was ever upset on the internet. Yeah, no, never. Okay, so that's interesting. So that's quite a chunk that it loads. It's actually 400. Okay, so it's B800. The first chunk that it loads is that. It's about 47k, which would include the loading image and the initial loader. So actually, move that to A0. Okay, let's see what's in. Let's just have a look. Right, let's set a breakpoint. Let's go 3123C. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, why is that then? Probably because where I loaded it? I mean, admittedly, we could emulate that anyway, couldn't we, right? So B800, let's just do that. B800 plus 400 for the start track, okay, is BC. So BC00 divided by 1600. Yeah, 8 times 1600. Is B. Okay, so we need 9 tracks. 0, 9 at 6 EFA0 minus 400. Right. Right. So theoretically speaking, but what is it fucking put in there? Ooh, that is interesting. So, okay. Damn it. Okay, so that's we've got some values that come off of the boot block. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? I could do with knowing what that is. Okay, let's just tell what we'll try. Amiga Gamer. No, I'm not touching that. It's iconic. Oh, I tell you what we can do. Right, which will be fun. Right, let's retrack 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's get the boot block in. And then what we'll do is we'll just put in half there. Do a boot check. Right, track 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. We're going to use the power of the action replay, I think. A4 is the unlocked mem address. A0 is the same address moved into the previous 68k brand. Oh, okay. Okay, well that still boots. Right. So, hang on. So, wait for it to start reading. Okay, cool. And then find string. Off. There we are. See? Okay, so we've infiltrated the boot block now. Disassemble that. So what we could have done is just put a branch instruction there. Oh, okay. So that is probably passing it the... Bam. Okay, so registers D0. Come on. D0 and D1. Okay, that looks like the... It's just letting it know where the extra memory is, right? Okay. Cool. Okay. 1F736. That's a really number. Moved it BQ. Okay. 6E. So actually, we could just say... We could just sack off the extra RAM for now, couldn't we? What's that and do then? I'm just curious as to what that looks like. Yeah, point it to slow RAM, yeah. Whether it uses it though, I just... Oh, it adds. Why has it added that to that? That is weird. That is very weird. Okay. Okay, what's 3F? 3, 4. Pot go. Okay, that sorts out the joystick. Okay, and that goes 6E FA0 to 35 FA0. 40306. Copies a chunk of memory down to a lower address. I would have done BNE for that, but never mind. Then sets a trap. That's a trap. Okay. So that's the next bit of code that it runs. Ah ha ha. Okay, right. So, oh god, this is all very weird, isn't it? 2 interrupts, stack pointer. Store the stack pointer in a register. Okay, let's see if that loads anything. Nope, Doesn't load anything yet. I often load data into chip RAM and look at it with mempeak. Could easily see if it's bit plain data or sound data. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, that's more register hocking, isn't it? Okay, what's in that address register? 7974. Okay, that might be. I have a feeling that might be where the MFM buffer is going to end up being. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, the JSR 74. Okay. That is very interesting. So, could be that the interrupt's doing all the work there. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Right. Okay. I think we found the loader call. Right. Which will be interesting. So, D0, D1, D2. Oh my god, it's a factor 5 game, isn't it? So the question is... I reckon that's the first thing we're going to end up hitting, right? Let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Right. McCollard X, welcome in. I don't think I've seen you around before. Welcome in. Yeah, it's totally a factor 5 game, yeah. Yeah, where they just code it well and they don't worry about obfuscation and the rest of it. So it should be, but obviously using a disk format that either stores more than it should, or just isn't copyable by standard means. Run out of beer. It's nearly time for an ad break anyway. So okay. So I imagine that test. Let's just do this. So after that, that's going to test. I bet that's if there's a loading failure at all. So beer, top idea. That is a top idea. Right. So let's have a listen then. So our registers. So it's going to load to 5222300. Right. First parameter is A, which I imagine is the start track, and that one is the number of tracks. Don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Something's happened. Something has happened. It's stopped basically. 52300. Okay. Okay, that's definitely Chris your spec. Yeah, there we go. Diff1 samples. I'll type title piece DOS library. MDAT. I'll type. Okay. This looks like it's loaded in all sorts of junk, that. Okay, so that didn't help, right? It didn't come out of it, did it? So I wonder... Need to go even more old school and get a track display, yeah. Playton, your Amiga is alive. Yes, my Amiga is alive. Unless you're speaking to someone else, I don't know. Welcome in, Playton. I hope you're well, mate. Okay, I forgot what that address was. That we were looking at earlier. So actually, so if we do F 052300 and let's do that from 7000, right? There we go. Okay, let's just try this. It doesn't come out of that. It doesn't like coming out of that. Step away from the keyboard. This is a fast raid. What? Is there a raid? Did I miss something? Sorry. I didn't see it. No. I don't know what you're talking about, Nibs. Welcome in anyway, mate. Right, so... let me just check something here. Okay, so our MFM buffer's at 3200. That's worth remembering. Because we'll need to reposition that. So, why doesn't that come out of that? That's interesting. There's something about the action replay shenanigans going on here that I don't think it likes. So what we're going to do is just assemble that and just go let's assemble this. Right, BRA 794D0. So what this is going to do is it's going to try and do the load, and then it will stop, but hopefully let's just delete all of the breakpoints. Maybe it's the breakpoints that are causing the problem. Okay. So. No, it's just getting stuck there, isn't it? 1E. Stuck on an interrupt of something or other. Okay, fine. Oh, shit. Where did I change that? 052300712334. Okay, yeah, come on. Okay. So ignore the fact that that's not falling out of that right now. What we can do is fill capitals off from 523D002. Let's do 7, 8. That's a bit of a gamble, but let's try that. I know it's getting stuck, but I don't actually care about that at the moment. I just want to see how much this is reading. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, it finished that time. Interesting. R-type loading error. Oh, Amiga Gamer. That's too good. So I think... okay, it's got to my branch this time. That's weird. But never mind. Okay. Okay, so we're now at 723E0. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of interesting, right? So the first block loads 523007230E0. That's a very fucking odd number, though, isn't it? Fucking lamers. So how big are these tracks then? That's what I want to know. So that's 16, right? So if it's 723E0 minus 52300, 20. That's a weird number, isn't it? That is a very weird number. Please, crackers, don't hack our game. I haven't seen that yet. You've got to get some work done, Dobby. No worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. So it's 200E0. That is bizarre. That seems like a really odd number. I'll tell you what we can do, right? 52300. Oh, I can see. Yeah, that's a hunk, isn't it? 03003F. I don't think we'll see that anywhere else. So 0003F3. So let's just try a little something out here, right? Let's move the start track down by 1. Read the same amount of data in the same location, but we'll move. Minima, yeah. So it's obviously they've got the hunk there, haven't they? It might be relocatable code. I don't know. Oh, okay. That isn't going to work. that isn't going to work because the first set of tracks are actually okay, 52300. Okay, let me do something here. Trans 52300 to 00 to 5500 to C41234, right? Okay, let's do that. Right. I just want to find out how long a track is before we get too deep into this. I don't know whether I would need to in the long run, but that's loading. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, it's playing ball now. That's nice of it. Okay, so we're basically just circumventing we're kind of jerry-rigging the loader to find out, to glean some information, right? So 52300. Okay, so find, let's see, 50E7 E0BF, right, at C41234. Oh no, those tracks are really weird lengths. What the fuck? Oh, that is weird. What the fuck? 1750. That is peak weird. Factor 5, isn't it? Okay. That's fair. Okay. Vampire, hello. How you doing? Right, I need to do right. So far we've worked out that each track is okay. So let's work that out, right, just to make sure, and then we will go for a quick ad break and get some beers and stuff. So it's 16 tracks long, right? So let's multiply by that by 1750. That's it. Okay. That's interesting. So we could still use the byte loader for this and have all the disk. No, you can't, can you? You can't because okay, so the reason being is that a rough estimate. Actually, I'm going to do the break, right? I'm going to do the break because I actually need to go and visit the office. I need to make the wife some tea, and you need some ads because that's how we stop people getting ads. And at this point, it's just going to be TT crack intro. We haven't had it yet today, have we? So yeah, let's do that. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to make a cup of tea, and then we'll get back to R-Type. See you in a bit. Sorry for the ads, but it's the way to do it. Now, come on, Fluffy. Doing that whilst I'm not at the controls is it's cheeky. But pro tip: you don't get ads if you install Lab Blocker or subscribe. Fluffy has gifted a sub to Necopedia, Tasman, Alkama, Titus, Super Dan, Recondo 42, DVS, Neil, how you doing there, mate? Conrad, Vector Funk, and Daedalus. There we go. Thank you very much, Fluffy. Much respect. That's very nice of you. Oh, evening, Zender. I saw your name pop up in Seekanoid yesterday because I was just doing some additional testing and noticed that you are I think you're the last name on that big list of people in the Twitch greets room. Dave, Velociraptor. Been meaning to message you, mate, actually. What day do you record that podcast thing on? And when do you record it? I should donate a sub to them. Right. Monday 9 AM. Oh, okay. Right, so it'd be like take a morning off. Okay. I mean, I can do that. I can do like I doubt you're like going anywhere past like 12, right? Yeah, that podcast thing. Yeah, the really good podcast. Yeah, I know. Can't go away from Dave. No, you can't. He's coming up in here talking about his Atari STs. Right, so we now know how long, at least what we think a track is, right? You usually get it done in 90 minutes. All right, cool. So yeah, just take morning off and then that's fine. Okay, cool. It's only half a day. All right, I'll message you in the week then, mate. We'll get something booked in. If you'll have me, that is, obviously. Right, so we determined that a track is 1750 bytes long. A standard Amiga track is 160 bytes long, right? 1000. So they're storing about an extra, just slightly less than an extra. Sounds like a long doctor's appointment to me, yeah. Talking about STs is fine. He comes around here and dumps them at mine. Oh, you did invite me on, so you stick to it. Yeah. Cool, man. We'll do that, man. We'll do that. Let's get it sorted. Right, so let's try and let's do some maths. I know you didn't come here for maths, but this is what cracking's all about. 2300. So 79000. Where was it? There. Right. So let's return that back to its normal setting of A. Right? So theoretically speaking, if the rest of the disc is in the same format, right? We're talking 80 tracks times 2, which is A0, right? So that's the total number of tracks on a disc. Let's take off 10 because the first 10 are normal DOS format. So 96 times 1750, which is bigger. Okay, so that's a good protection system, isn't it? It's bigger, but they haven't compressed anything, right? So okay. So normal disk is DC00. So actually that would, oh Christ, that is quite the deficit, isn't it? Leave us that much to try and fit in quite a lot of data to start with. So either we need to work out if all the tracks are used, which I bet they are, or we're going to have to crack this in a, yeah. We're going to need to use some form of compression, I think, or just work out where the empty space is. So I'd like to thank Terrible Fire for fixing Dave's monitor. Good. Oh, Dave, go. Yeah, definitely go and bump into Zender. Oh, and Vector Funk. Definitely go and bump into Zender. Zender's great. Ricky's awesome. He's a good laugh. So yeah, I met him at Kickstart. Lovely bloke. Right, so let's have a think about this, right? Let's see how many more calls there are to that, right? Let's just clear that up a little so we can get a nice... So we're looking for calls to the loader. And there's only 3 in this block. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, they're all right. Oh, they're all kind of next to each other, aren't they? So 24 1B 2A 204. Yeah. 24. Okay. Okay, and then this must 6,000 BSR to that. So there must be something that jumps to that, right? I've got a sneaking suspicion that that's the main game code there. That's something else. It's only 4 tracks long. And the other thing I imagine is the... we could crack it to files, though, couldn't we? Dozer, how you doing, mate? Oh, you weren't around for when people attacked TF for anything he did. Tinker, you're off, mate. No worries. Thanks for tuning in. Well, they still do. Yeah. Haters gonna hate, mate. What can I say? Okay, so this is only actually a kind of what we would call an active bootloader, right? That is obviously the music. That is something else. That is... Okay. 79152. Okay, and then 24B. Where's that loading that? A4. Fuck, that is low. That is very low, isn't it? That's a mother hubbard, isn't it? Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do just to test something here. Well, the problem is that TF is a relentless, unrepentant troll. I mean... I haven't put it past him. Okay, so I want to test the theory here. Which is 20 plus 4, that's so 24 plus 1B. Right, 3F. I reckon, because I think DLFR Silver alluded to this, right? I've lost it now. That, actually, I don't think this is the same disk format that the rest of the game uses. So if we try and read past what this loader does, 3F, right? And let's see if it actually just loads something. Okay. Let's rig that. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, sort it out. 3F, comma D0. Yep. Right, and then let's just call that loader again and see if it actually loads in a bunch of data. If it does... No! Okay. Right. I mean, it's... Yeah, it doesn't know what it's doing with that. Okay. So... how do we want to do this? Do we want to make a... Do we want to install it into the disk system and use the standard loader? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just have a little think about this. Okay, I wonder if that jumps to A4. 791234. Can't see it doing that. What about 6,000? No. Okay. Let's do something else here a second, which is... Let's move that into there and that into there. 79. Okay, let's just get this as a breakpoint. I'm interested in knowing what is up ahead, right? 79548. So, okay, we're just going to reboot the game. I'm just going to set a breakpoint after it loads those two files. Okay, yeah, breakpoint set 79548, right? And let's just check that's the RTS from that, right? So I'm going to turn down the crystal spec music because we can't listen to it all day, so. Oh, plus a high score track. Oh, we have to do high score saving as well. Okay, so that's all the loading. Okay. Okay, so let's just trace that. You did allude to like 3 different disc formats. So it's 3 discs, isn't it? Okay, that's gonna go there. And where's that gonna go? Okay, it's using a pointer system. The pointer sisters. There's lots of copying about this bloody thing, doesn't it? That's filling up a thing. Okay. Trace that. Okay. Oh, flip it. This thing's a nightmare, isn't it? Okay, so we've got an interrupt, I think, that's going to be filling that address, isn't it? So we've still got a breakpoint. There's breakpoint that there. Okay. Just as the Amiga I compressed much stuff with Byte Killer, like the main program, title music and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably going to be the way. Oh, that's just loading. It's loading a color palette, that, and that's not finished yet. I wonder where the... let's just have a little wander. Oh, there we go. Disassemble C0. Right, there we go. MA4. Okay, I don't know. It looks like they've got a hunk header on there or something. But anyway, disassemble C0. Right, BDA. Breakpoint set C0. Right. Something like 840k data. There's probably no need to compress anything then, really. Realistically, but... There we go. I literally just watched a YouTube video about Amiga piracy. Welcome, Mr. Swez. We're literally facilitating that as we speak. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that looks really nasty. What? What on earth? Why would you... That looks horrible. Oh, dictator. Thanks for the bits there, mate. Interesting. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go... Let's delete all the breakpoints. Okay, so... Kind of recap where we are. Boot block's a basic bitch. It does a memory check. Tells the loader where the extra RAM is. Probably doesn't do anything with it anyway. That then loads the music. Yeah, I know Hooverphonic. There's definitely something wrong there. So that loader has the title screen in it. That loads the music, and then it loads the main game code and then some data. That then shows the title text in the bottom corner, and then when that's finished, it jumps into the game. And the game code is where... Okay, so this should not load anything. Oh, no, that is loading. Okay. Okay, right, let's just reset this again. I just want to find this second loader first. And then we can work out how we're going to rip this to pieces. Music. MX Devlin, welcome in. Oi oi! No. Okay, so let me just disassemble C0. Okay. Okay, so some data got corrupted somewhere. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? So something here is going to start loading data. I imagine after all of that shenanigans. Oh, okay. Move A4 into that. Move that into D0 into D1. Move that. Okay. That feels like it's the same parameter system. I'm just loading it all into the same bit of data. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Let's set a breakpoint there. Okay. That did not breakpoint. It did not breakpoint. Okay. Okay, let's do the cheating way. Oh! Ooh! Okay. That's interesting. So it looks like the interference of the action replay caused the game to crash at that point. So, okay. I think we could quite easily crack the first section of this. But let's just... Yeah, let's just... Okay. Okay, right. So what I've done there is I've got the game loading up. There we go. Yeah, so see our MFM buffer, that's where the DMA loads at, so that's good. It'd be interesting to know what gets loaded and where. Move 5B2 Okay. .666 with D1 subs Q with D1. Okay, that's decoding something, isn't it? Or moving something to somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ooh, an RTE. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. I've gone too far now. I think this loader isn't... Yeah, move. Okay, I might have gone too far. Okay. So what we're going to do. Let's do another... Right, so cracking the first half of this is going to be easy. It's going to be too easy. If we just opt to use Lopolysaurus, finally catch a live stream. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. If you just joined us, we're cracking R-Type for the Amiga today, as suggested by the chat room. Good choice. There was a lot of other suggestions of stuff that's going to be really hard. So I'm pretty confident at this point that we can crack obviously the bootloader. That's not a problem. That's readable on the disc, standard Amiga format. We can get that out. There's hyped plating. That's too good. That bootloader loads 3 files. One of those is Chris Holzbeck's music, then the main game code, and then I think a chunk for printing that little message or something or other. Dave, it got suggested twice. I said no. So I know it's difficult. I'm not going anywhere near that. Not for it'd be like 70 weeks of streams until we finally get it working. And most of that would just be me playtesting it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right, so back to the recap, right? So I think that bit is going to be easy. It's going to be easy to do. That won't be a problem. Probably going to put this just into the disk system that I've already got, because that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. So that's fine. We've worked out how that loader works. Now, what we need to do is work out where the in-game loader is and how that is parameterized and triggered. I'm assuming it might be quite similar, but so it's all sorry. It's all still very much fact-finding at the moment. Okay. Into seasons, never soft. Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth of it. Okay, tell what we're going to do. Let's set a breakpoint about there. Right? Okay, cool. We've got a breakpoint. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Let's just go. Let's do that. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, link. Yeah, sorry about yeah, obviously you can't just have people posting links in there. I'm sorry. Okay, so we had our first load here, 3FA2, right. Okay, that is... That's an MFM decoder. Stinks like an MFM decoder, obviously. A logical shift and then an OR. Yeah, that's an MFM decoder. Okay. So what's that doing then? Setting up the drive parameters. Okay. Okay, so that must have parameters before it called it, right? Okay, FA3, FA2. Let's have a look. Oh, that's weird. That's... Ew. Okay, that's a mess. I know, because it's moved them into registers, hasn't it? Into memory locations. Okay, this is a completely different loader here. And it's loaded that data into fast RAM. Bastard. Okay. What's going on there? A shitty checksum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know. Sausage banter. Sausage is just links. I don't know what's going on. You're being respectful, right? You better be. Otherwise, you make me cross. Oh, no. Okay, no, I know what I've missed here. I know what I've missed here. Amazing Pillock, they are not alright. Richmond sausages are not alright. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, their load has failed again. What on earth? Okay. That's annoying. Right. Leave it to load. Richmond sausage. You shouldn't even feed children Richmond sausages. That's disgusting. They're horrible. I bought some recently because the co-op didn't have any decent sausages. They were fucking disgusting. Wait until you taste a Lundknack. Is it knack? With cinnamon and... Oh, Jesus, no. Okay, right, I'm just going to do that. Right. Come on. Fire button. There we go. Breakpoint. Right, okay. Let's see what's in those frickin' registers, right? Oh, okay. 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 Right. So, fast RAM shenanigans. And then the last track. I remember that being the last track of the old disc system, right? So, that makes sense. So, let's just do a quick F5 BB2. Okay, yeah. Move that to D0, move D0, move D0, yeah. Move D0 to 5, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Square sausage is the king? No. Man, what, Cumberland sausage? Not a ring one, just a Cumberland sausage. Or Lincolnshire sausage. 80 to 90% pork. It's the biz. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Go on, Playton. Oh no, you're a little way off, mate. You are a little way off. You're nearly there though. If you're fairly new to the stream, you won't know what I'm talking about. Playton knows exactly what he's talking about. Well done, Pillock. Well done. You've got enough points to run it again. There we go. No one did it last week. So I'm assuming the people that really want to do it are starting to run out of channel points. Or just not here. So I do love that. If you don't know why that is a thing and why it exists, it's too much for me to explain right now. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Right. Lars, 74,000 points. You have the power then, mate. You've got 80,000 points, Nibs. Jeez. You're a key instigator. Keen 59. So the difference is, right? It's about having... No, the darn geek, you've got enough. It's 13,370. Dave, you got a lot of points there. Thank you, Keen. Yeah, it's 13,370 points. Okay. Anyway, that's Outrun. It is late. You have to be late to be able to press the button. That's too many E's though. You got a point there. It would look nicer, but it was not 1337, so you won the Outrun 2023 league on Graham's stream. Brilliant, yeah. Oh, Keen, that's a nice idea. You can't have enough E's, Jesus. Yeah. That is good. I do like that. I might do that. Oh, I can't put an H on the end. That's got to be $1 at the front. Right. So, where were we? We were looking at this freaking loader, right? Which is 3FA2, right? Let's see if anything else calls that, right? Let's just run. Okay, where are we then? That's going to do some loading, which is a very small amount of loading, I have to admit, which is strange. All the registers are all broken now, so let me just check something here. F73C. It's not loaded anything there, unless it's further up. Okay. Right, loaded. There's some data there. I don't know what's there, but anyway. Let's just set another breakpoint there and see if it loads something after that. Nope. Oh, we need a TTE redeem for 337,773 points. You're absolutely right, we do. I will try and work out what that looks like. Okay, that did do a load. Come back, will you? Okay, D0. So that's it there. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. Okay. I've got a feeling we've found where the loader is. Apart from that initial load. There, okay, there's 2 calls to it. 3. Okay. Is that it? Okay, so let's have a look at these calls to it. Oh, okay, so that was... Okay, I bet that's probably to load the level, that one. I'm willing to almost bet money on it. 200, that one. Oh, okay, that's 2 loads there. Okay, so I bet that is probably level data. And that one is either music or one or the other. Right, so. Hey, Krill Brush, how you doing, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. So, actually, I've got a bit of a history with this. So, when I was a kid, my parents took me to an Amiga show in London, probably at the something centre or whatever. I can't remember what it was. And they had this on display. I think before we owned an Amiga at our house. Earl's Court, that's it, Gerbil. Absolutely right. I can't remember what year it was. 89 maybe. I remember the weird story because I remember like it being, because I just loved going to places that had computers and stuff, right? Fucking kid, I just wanted to get to computers, and my dad got toothache. My mum was like, I don't know if we're gonna go because your dad's got toothache, and miraculously out of nowhere, he found some tooth tincture, and then we were on the train going, and then I sat there and played this on a display unit for about 2 hours, but my parents just left me to just play this for 2 hours. I was absolutely hooked, and then I eventually got it at home when we finally got an Amiga. Right, I'm going to press fire, and I hope this is going to hit a breakpoint. Now what it's going to do is crash. Okay, I think we found it though. At that point it broke, yeah. But we found it, I think. Getting your first Amiga, yeah. Well, no, we didn't own an Amiga in the house at that point, but yeah, this was, I played this. There was this and Garfield's Big Fat Hairy Deal on another machine next to it. And I played that for a bit. I loved Garfield when I was a kid, but yeah, it's just playing this was just like, it's like this is on a home computer. Just blew my mind. I absolutely love this game. Okay, so where we kind of lost, it was there, wasn't it? So just going to set a breakpoint. Breakpoint set C3CA, right? Disassemble C3CA, right? That's what I'm going to set one there. Tower of Babel. That's a great game, that. Okay, 3F and 5 tracks, okay? Okay, I think there might be some anti-action replay shenanigans going on here. That's what we're going to do. There's definitely something happening. I'd say the first set of games I played on my Amiga, or my dad's Amiga actually, it was really frustrating as well, because he worked for the RFA, which is the Royal Fleet Auxiliary, not the Navy, but you know, kind of, you know, it'd be around war zones when there was a war on. So he bought an Amiga, and so it would be home for 4 months of the year, right? It was at home by C64, then 4 months of the year the Amiga would come home, and then it would disappear for the rest of the year. See how frustrating that is? That's unbelievable. And the pack I got was the Batman pack, but Like, by that time, I was so used to 8 months of C copying everything. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got the big boy computer only for 3 months of the year. Okay, breakpoint set 3C3A. So if we've written that down, 3C3A, that's where the loader is. Oh, mate, as soon as that is running, Minimo got a split. Good night, all. No worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Literally, the second this thing, the second I touch that, okay, that's interesting. The second we hit the button, everything turns to shit. So there might be some anti-action replay stuff going on here somewhere. That's interesting. See, none of that's compressed, is it? Yeah, it wasn't during the disk DMA though. Yeah, it could be sharp objects. Let's just let the game boot up. Oh, no, okay, right. Okay, so there's definitely some compressed data there, or something going on. Okay, so it's still there. Test on 3cc. Where does that go? Oh, okay. There's some kind of... .5b. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Breakpoint set 3C3A. Right, let's see. Okay, so I've got my breakpoint set. Leonard's HR. You will do that on HRT Mon, Playton, but the action replay. I don't know if you've read up on how the action replay works, but it basically monitors all of the rights to all the CPU rights, at least, to the custom chips. So it knows it can. It makes it look like it can read stuff from. Yeah, it snips the bus. Yeah, yeah. So HRT Mon might do that. So it might be when it's trying to restore it, it's not restoring it in the right state. Or if it's doing anything with, it depends on his loader. If it's doing anything with CIAs, then it's going to be problematic, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know why I'm playing this quite so. Detection, that seems to be. You can get quite close to the edges, can't you? That's quite generous, isn't it? No. I don't want to continue. Okay, cool. Right. 3F and 5. M43A00. So that's doing. So it's the same parameter layout for 300. So we just do that, and let's just go to the other screen. 3 B. Okay, compare. Three F5. Okay, with D0. Okay. Bedtime for you. We'll finish offline. Happy New Year. Thanks, Jab. Thanks for tuning in. I'm half tempted to... We know where the loader is, to a degree. And we know that it does something weird. And start where you want the... Yeah, you need to be careful with hitboxes. They're very important. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a file table. That's the file table. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. Is it the file table? That doesn't seem to be an awful lot of fucking data if that is the file table. There's more levels than that. 3F5. Okay. $54 plus 2, 55. 5, 6, 7. 7 plus D. Okay. Oh, so maybe that's a list of files that it needs to load. Maybe there's 3 files it loads. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, that is... But that seems to be checking an awful lot more than is in that table, right? It'll add an 8. Unless that's checking whether it's... Oh! I know what that is. Right. No, I've worked it out. 9521 is a sync at 5BB4. Yeah. I don't really care what the original disk system's doing. What this is that is telling the loader that it's already loaded that, right? So that won't actually load anything. Right. Okay. Who else is going? Oh, Truck's go off. Really want to watch more but need to sleep. No worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. When's the actual date you stop wishing people a Happy New Year? Usually by the 3rd Zoom call, I think, is the general consensus. I don't know. But anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you're all fantastic and well. Okay. So. Okay. Right. Right. I've worked out what this is doing now. 3C3A. Right. 5BBC. BQ 3CCA. Okay, so that is the pointer to the extra RAM, isn't it? That's right. Actually, D0 and then go to that. 5BBC. Right. Okay. 3rd sim call. Yeah. Here. It's the first No, it's the second stream of TTE this year. So, is that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay, so this will cache 11 files. Okay. Right. Okay, this is starting to make a lot more sense now. So, if there's no extra RAM detected, right, it will just jump straight to there. Otherwise, it will look for that. And then... Okay, so the tracks are 666 times 4. Fuck, man, that is... That's... Yeah, okay, I get it now. Right, so... What a weird system. Right, so... To recap. Right, R-Type has 3 disk formats on one disk, right? It's got Amiga DOS tracks for the bootloader. It's got one type to load intro and music, etc. And then a second type to load game data. Right? The first type uses tracks that are 1750 bytes. That's hexadecimal. Right? And then the second loader uses tracks that we can only assume at this point, based on that copy routine, are 1998 bytes long. That's pretty big, isn't it? That's a lot of data. Which loader is the R-Type? I don't know. Right. Okay. Oh, shit. That's the time, is it? And I've run out of... Yep, ran out of beer. Right. Time for a commie break. We'll go old school now. Yeah, do C64, the old school one with the spinning logo. If you're not subscribed or you haven't got ad blockers on, you're going to get some ads. I'm sorry about that. It's just the way it is. It stops them. The larger tracks fit by recording them slightly faster, but within spec. Okay, Rob. Honestly, I am thinking about generating IPF images for compressed stuff. But anyway, that's another conversation altogether. Here's a BRB. I'll be back soon. Right. Oh, Rob, where's that video? I really want to watch that. Waterman, are you off? I didn't see it there. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh. Laters. Okay, so I see why. So, kind of makes sense, right? Doesn't it? He's used two different loaders, because in effect, right? Another early start tomorrow. Oh, nasty. I can see why that would work, right? So, use Amiga DOS for the first bit because it's shorter. The tracks are actually shorter, right? So you then use a longer track format for there, for the center of the disc, and then a longer track. How floppy disk copy protection works. Oh, mate, oh, can't wait to watch that. And then the latter part, the tracks are actually longer, aren't they? So you could use longer tracks for those sections. So, yeah, that makes sense, right? That's why there's two different formats on the same disc. That's probably just how they did it back then. And of course they optimized that down in, by the time they got to BC Kid and Turrican, into just a single system. That you just call it and say, give me the data off the disc, and it just works it all out. Yeah. Right, so. Okay, so December 3C3A, right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that. It's going to be fascinating. Okay, so this 3CC8 is the actual loader, right? Yeah, disk prep. Okay, so here we go. This makes more sense. Okay. D1 to D3, move D2 into A1, yeah. Move D2 into 5BB8. Oh, hang on. It's just 3C3A. Okay, branch that. Do this thing. What does that do? Okay, that's a disc stepper, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. BQ, yeah, let's get that. 1998. Yeah, so we got it right, didn't we? Which is the address that it loads to. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so who was that? Cosmic 1982. Thanks for the follow, mate. Okay. Oh shit, I've done that wrong. Come on then. So once it's done the intro music and all the rest of that shenanigans. Okay. I just want to see if we can find a list of tracks, right? 3C3A. Which we won't see. D0, D1. Okay, so this is it. So it's the 4222, right? FA, 4222, right. Move that to that, move that into the... Okay. M41B4. Okay, there we go. 4702 470D. 218. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay, this is starting to make sense now. So, I think this is all the information we need here for at least... Oh, fuck's sake, hang on. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. At least we were. Lost the code now. Okay. So, hang on, let's do that again. 4222, right? So, 41B4. So, if I've got this right, it's got a track start and a track length. And then another track start and a track length. Right? It's then got a value, 218, which means something to the level data, I think. I'm not sure what that is. Then a track start and a track length. A track start and a track length. And then another number there, which I'm not sure what that means. Track start, track length, track start, track length, yeah. Okay. Okay, 6F271 901, yeah. Okay, and 158, yeah. 7A1, okay, yeah. And that's it. So 96 plus 9 is 9F. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so the way to do this without mucking about with compression where's that? So as long as the outer edge is a radial space constant, you get better distance. My typing getting worse, probably because it's caused by switching between soldering at the same time. Rob. I imagine Rob being Rob is soldering some drawbridges, which are not grease weasels, but kind of similar. Okay, right. So let's just I think we got a good hack here now. 1B4, right? That's the file table for the entire game. I think. Oh, Pillock, giving up soldering for tonight. A600 recaps, new composite video mod, new IDE port, and now playing demos to test it. Well, you know, I hope you're putting Eon on there because you know that'll test it. Okay, so that's 35. Okay, FA 33 CA, right? Yeah. Oh no. No, let's do that again. Right, so that's the two loads. Okay, so we've worked out how this works now. If we just delete that from there, right? So what happens is it loops this, right? So that's the start of the file table or the track table, whatever you want to call it, right? That is the pointer to where the current position is, right? So for each level that it loads, it grabs the start track and track length into D0 and D1, does a load, moves the next set of parameters in, and then moves a number into F4, which I'm guessing is something to do with the level, and then moves F4 into 4222 again, right? Right, so when you get to the next level, it just jumps back up to here, and then loads the next level in, right? Jumpstein, gotta go to bed. No worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Right, so I think we'll go with the custom disc mode, right? It's weird. It's like, it seems like we're gonna have to compress some stuff to get this to work, right? Because the disc is fuller. Although what's happening is they're loading an entire track up, right? I bet there's empty space at the end of each of those tracks, right? Which is annoying. But okay. Right, so I think what we'll do is... Alright, I think... Yeah. I think we've got enough reconnaissance at this point. So maybe we should just start ripping some files just to get us into a position, right? Terrible fire, heading off. No worries, mate. Oh, actually, do you know what? We need to write some discs. Let's postpone that. And what we'll do is, for the next stream, we will go hard on the ripping. Right, so I'm not going to... The purpose of today was to basically just go in cold into a game. So most of the other games that we've covered so far, I've done some research. I've had a little look before we start. So today was going in cold. So what we've had today is probably a good 2 hours worth of... A good 2 hours worth of research, right? And we've gleaned enough information now, so we know what we need to do. So I want some demo suggestions. Give me some demo suggestions, right? Hang on, move that over there. What do you want to see? So what we'll do is when we come back next week, we're going to start ripping everything. But I don't think we're going to get time to do it today. Gordon, I mean, that's a strong choice. That's Mega Demo 3. No, that is not right. That's anti-Bud Brain. I want Bud Brain. What on earth? Well, I can't see anything at the moment because I'm having an argument with Poe. Oh! Do you know what? I'm going to download that. It looks like an AEXE. That's a pain in the backside. Okay. Oh, it's group, isn't it? That's why. Bud Brain. Bud Brain. Mega Demo. Download. Save link as. Downloads. DMS file. Keep. Download insecure file. Yes, of course, Chrome. Hang on, let me just... You're off, Rob? Off to bed, mate. No worries. Thanks for tuning in, mate. I'll have to... Oh, Monoxide. Good choice there, Axie. Yeah, I want to watch that YouTube later. Low Polysaurus. Yeah, we watched an Amiga and Deadliners demo earlier. Okay, let's get this. Let's get the first one writing. Does that actually write DMS disks? Because if it does, that'd be great. I don't think it does though, does it? I tell you what. Right, let me just do this. Okay. Okay, what's that doing over there? That's not supposed to be there. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I want hang on. We'll give it a try, right? G copy. Okay. Okay, let me put in disk 1. This is G copy. So we go from hard drive to physical drive. DOS copy, that's fine. ADF, SCP. Can we go from... let me just set that a sec. That, yeah. I thought this could do DMS files as well. No. No one's done the thing yet. You need to press the button. Don't make me press the button. I'm pressing the button. Thank you.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
There you go. Here we go. Grease Weasel host tools. I'll go from hard drive. This is crashed, hasn't it? Oh, DMS to disk. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Here we go. Right, downloads. Bloodbrain Mega Demo 1A. I thought it was a 1-disc demo, that. Oh my god, it's doing it! Yes! Oh, I mean, even if it does crash, it's version 0.4, but, you know. Listen how quick that is. Does it boing? Oh, does it boing? Wait for it. I can turn it up for you as well. Let's play. Oh, maximum effect here. Right, you ready? Oh, there we go. What's this tune? That's a good question. Oh yeah, samples by Gorgon. It's called Stale Young. It's good, isn't it? Like that. That is nice. Okay. If anyone's got any more demo suggestions, please type them into chat. I'm gonna do that. No, that. And then do that because it's we've got a blast from the past now. Bloodbrain Mega Demo. Old school. What the hell? Oh. Cheeky. Okay, now we're going to have to end that there because I have not downloaded disc 2. Okay, that's enough anyway. That's enough of Bud Brain. I can't remember what I put on this one, but here's another demo. Which one is this? Oh, this is Straff by Spaceballs. They are Spaceballs, you are not. So, god damn. Maybe next time we'll do Ilmidus. Welcome in. We've got to watch it all again. Absolute primate. Yeah. Forever. Only half a mega demo. Does that make it near frick? Perfect. Right. This one's Straff by the Mighty Mighty Spaceballs. Remember, they are Spaceballs, you are not. That's the most important thing to remember. The other important thing to remember is that there was a message there and I completely ignored it. The next one is Interference by Sanity. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I bet we're going to be straight in. Here we go.
Total destruction!
Okay, this is Total Destruction by Cryonics. I got that completely wrong. I mean, there's something to be said about pacing and the rest of it. Yeah, that's enough of that. Right. Should we have some slightly more... Oh, we did this on the stream a few weeks ago, actually. Sanity interference. That's just the boot block. That's the boot block. But yeah. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I know. Good. It's kind of a good demo. I prefer the other one that they did with the Madonna walking and stuff, so... Yeah, it's one of those, Curl, mate. If someone asked me to do that, I'd be like, no. Not doing that. I request a crack tro from Interceptor. Oh. That's Sinal Dart. That's going to be too hard to find, I think. Anyway, have this. Interference by sanity. I reckon. There. big round of applause. I know we watched it a few weeks ago, but it's a great demo by Sanity. Yeah, clap, clap, clap. Interference, music by Virgil. Coding designed by Cosmos. Main graphics by Cougar. Graphics and design by Havoc. Virgil of Mask. Now, Virgil wasn't even a member of Sanity by this point. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Right. We're going to do one more demo, and I'm going full self-indulgent, full self-strokage. I'm sorry.